9:11 a.m. November 11th, 2022 12th Thought on Intellect. Ethically good.
You can say what I say, or say what you want to say, but being ethically good should be our 12th thought but 5th on intellect, so we cover it in this lecture. Though, if we have made it thus far, the probability that we weren't good of some kind would be difficult to grasp. From the beginning until now, our purpose of bringing about a brighter tomorrow through what efforts we may began with the consideration for our initial appearance. As the care for ourselves compels the same for our environments, the mere presence of good intentions heightens the atmosphere and encourages others to be, if not happy, at least not sad. The proof that we are ethically good is worn on our sleeves as our attitudes, demeanor, and poise carry with them an emotion of concern for others that wills us to want for them what we have for ourselves. We can't be in a good mood with bad intentions, and we could never listen without attending a baby's cry. If there is any way to improve the world, it is by helping others see what good news we have learned that could remedy a current ailment or calm a troubled mind. What is it then that is the foundation of practitioners of black girl magics, ethics, as anyone could claim that they are good and happy ignorant of the world falling down around them, but with knowledge comes responsibility. Most can't say that they can retreat from the problems of the world to the sanctity of a home in much better condition, because more often than not public issues spill over into private environments. Whether public or private, being ethically good can't be denied as it has an attachment to morality which governs individual behavior and approaches virtue, being our 5th thought on intellect.
Whether public or private, being ethically good can't be denied as it has an attachment to morality, being our first consideration of our 5th thought on intellect. As being morality right is not necessarily a precursor to ethical goodness, for the most part it is, as it ensures that the masses follow for a more unified and prosperous outcome for the whole. But ethics covers the good and bad, not what's labeled as right or wrong, which are two totally different concepts. Actions and behaviors are different from our feelings toward those actions and behaviors. To better help us understand the difference, we will look at a general situation where the differences are more clear. The relationship between our colonists and the English Empire, where, when war was imminent, the ethics of maintaining what standard of living to which we'd grown accustomed wouldn't conform to the king's tyrannical morality. Being ethically good for colonists, dumping the king's tea in the Boston harbor was not only to the king ethically bad, but also morally wrong. If the Declaration of Independence hadn't been signed, those who dumped the tea would be outlaws, but we know them now as heroes, morally right, ethically good and courageously virtuous. Ethics change depending on one's position, where all are never included in what is considered good, because, trying, most forget the plight of black girls behind those we have traditionally considered bad. So, we are attached to morality to the point we only know when. Being ethically good can't be denied in public or private, as it is what governs individual behavior as our second consideration on our 5th thought on intellect. We can only do what is good right well, so with bad intentions actions could be right, but not well, because well is a condition of goodness. How is it that ethics doesn't govern behavior, when morality demands that we comply for our benefit? The belief that we are morally right reinforces a biased fact that we are good as well, but law does tell us what to do. It just guides our ethical consideration. If we bump into someone or something in the process of doing something considered ethically good, damages won't matter unless we plan to discontinue ethical consideration for only following morality when forced or sleep. As no one willfully drinks water with impurities, our forefathers agreed long ago that the community would grow and so would its need for clean water, so even the worst of us pay taxes for clean water. That is collective behavior, but individual behavior must be thought to have some type of ethical goodness, as villains bent on taking over the world have a story with which they sympathize. Publicly and privately, we think ourselves ethically good, but to what end, if not to be considered or at least seen as having approached virtue, as we further explain our 5th thought on intellect. We are right for reasons and good for reasons, but being virtuous is not something we consider ourselves is, but if ever so blessed, it is a quality that is attributed to us from our actions. Mother Teresa was a nun whose mission to help those in need led us to now attribute compassion to her virtue, so she is known by her virtue of compassion. She didn't work as hard as she had to be called virtuous, as if it were some type of award, as she repetitively, and with a certain unselfishness, fed those more in need than others. But there are lots of different virtues where we can't be virtuous by way of negative qualities, because negative qualities are not celebrated in public but only whispered in private. The statute of limitations for detrimental behavior never ends on others' opinions of us, where, if we were late again for this reason or that, we were still late. We can't get perfect attendance if we don't come.
Being ethically good can't be denied in public or private, as it has an attachment to morality, governs individual behavior and approaches virtue in our 5th thought on intellect. Morality is a welcomed force upon us, while we choose to be ethically good, but virtue is the goal of all our efforts, where we'd never know how others felt about us unless remembered by way of some quality. Many think morality governs our individual behavior, because the force of law is behind it, but that can't be further from the truth, as law is in place for the betterment of all. With ethics we can choose to be good or bad, but there is no choice in selecting a greater value, as we default to selecting our best options, where it is not a choice to do better nor an accomplishment to be ethically bad. We choose goodness for its own benefit as we surround ourselves with others of like mind, where being virtuous is attributed to those who may never know.
Thank you for your time and consideration.